What's going on, guys? It's Axel Mark Community. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 zombie maps of World at War 2 Black Ops 3. Now, kicking off with number 5, we have the map Moon. So this one's in the same map, and I'm actually going to start to place it at the number 5 spot, but I think it should be higher. But you know, these other 4 just knock it down one little spot. I'm only doing so because although it was fun, it wasn't long until you got on the map, everyone died, you restarted. Indeed, this actually was a really difficult map to play on. If you didn't have the right people, then you just died a lot. Repeat. This map also had a massive Easter egg. This really put together the storyline and it set it up for Black Ops 2 zombies. And there's that little cliffhang for that year until we got the next Call of Duty, or 2 years, I guess. So this was also the first map to introduce the Zap/Wave Gun, and so far the only map to introduce or have the Zap or Wave Gun. So with number 4, I'm gonna have to go with Black Ops 1 Der Riese. So this was brought back from World at War with the Resurrection Moon DLC. It had 5 new zombie map, or Moon was a new zombie map, and the other 4 were brought back from World at War. It was Verrückt, Shinonuma, Der Riese, and Noctua and Toten. Now I'm saying the Black Ops 1 Der Riese is better just because of the high rounds. I have many great memories on this map with my friends back in 2001. This map actually had this really infamous, amazing, notorious Wunderwaffe. It was really good. This had traps, and it was really easy to snatch the high rounds on leaderboards and stuff. This is actually a fan favorite for me, and it's actually my favorite map, and it's why it's at the number 5 spot. So going up to number 3, we have Ascension. This was the second map to have or hold the Thunder Gun, and the first to introduce the Gersh devices. These were later brought back in the Moon, first introduced here in Ascension. This map also had a huge Easter egg that didn't have too much to do with the storyline, but you really didn't get that big of a reward after doing it. But it was a cool little Easter egg to do. We all got death machines at the end. It went black and white. It was pretty cool to do back with friends. For the best of my recollection, it was really fun playing with friends back in 2011. Playing zombies in January and all that good stuff. It was a really good time. This also is a fan favorite, and that is why it's at the number 3 spot. Now going on to number 2. Some of you guys are going to disagree, but in my opinion, I think it's Shadows of Evil, and I think it rightfully holds the number 2 spot, mainly because of the Wonder Weapon. If you can get, in the Rift with the Mars Dogwood, you're pretty much set for high rounds, kills, and leveling up. This map is the first, and so far, to introduce or have Little Arnie tacticals, which draw zombies away from the player, much like the Gershes and Monkey Bombs, and kill the zombies. All of this map was kind of messy, and there wasn't much room to run around. It was pretty big, and it takes a number 2 spot because not only because of the Wonder Weapon, because it confirmed that there were multiple universes in it, had a humongous Easter egg so far. We assumed it had multiple universes, but Shadows of Evil actually proved it. We now know more than ever before about the zombie storyline because of this map. Now, number 1, and I think many of you guys will indeed agree with this, is Origins, and it does take the cake with the number 1 spot. I can say this because of the MP40, enough said. Awesome gun, by the way, but let's go into detail. This map was the first and only so far to have the Wonder Fizz. Now, right now, it is January 16th, 2016, and we do think the Wonder Fizz is going to be in Der Eisendrache, also known as the Iron Dragon. Hopefully it is. That was a really cool machine. This map, Origins, also and is the only one to have the staffs and the first to introduce them. This map sort of had a foreshadowing effect, if you will, but the whole storyline, because technically it'd be the first map in the storyline because he didn't go back in time. That was actually where they all first met. But now we're going back in time and in a different universe, and Toffen disappeared for 2 years or 2 months, I forget which one. But away from that and back into the number 1 spot, Origins, this map actually did blow our minds as to how these 4 or how Primus met up. But also with the Easter egg, it blew our minds as well. This map had the zombie shields, 4 amazing staffs, and an amazing Easter egg to just piece it all together and make it such an amazing map, claiming the number 1 spot. Not only did this map have amazing wonder weapons, buildables, and much more, it also had the master Easter egg, as I just mentioned. It was always fun to play with friends. So tell me guys what you thought about this. Tell me guys if you want to see more top 5s here on the channel about, you know, maybe top 5 betting sites on CSGO, top 5 zombie weapons, zombie bosses, top 5 zombie fells or wins, high rounds, whatever you guys want to see. I just want to bring something new to the table, because with that old commentary I did go back to my roots, and now I'm going to bring something new, fresh to the table that I've never done before. So tell me guys what you did think about this video. Tell me if you want to see more, and leave comments, rate, do whatever. This is Dax, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.